Jai Hind children, welcome in your computer class. In today's class, we will complete few important topics of second chapter. Your second chapter is using Excel as a database. Now, if you will open the page number 21 using advanced filter. Okay, so we will do using advanced filter. Okay, here in the first sheet. Then in the second sheet I am going to tell you adding subtotal in database. It is on page number 23. And in the third sheet I am going to tell you analyzing data with pivot table. It is also on page number 23. So quickly let's start with the advanced filter, children. What is advanced filter? Filter we have done already. And what is advanced filter? When you have to filter the data in multiple fields using specified criteria, then we use advanced filter. Like for example, if you can see this data which is there on the screen, okay, it is having name, department, designation and salary. Now children, I wanted to extract some information from the particular table in which the employee salary is 10,000. So let's see how I will extract. Okay, I need the name, department, designation and salary of those employees whose salary is 10,000. It is given in your book also, children. So I am using the same example. So for that, insert row first of all. Insert row. Now copy this header. Okay, this is the table field heading. So copy it. So let's paste it over here, and just below the salary write down 10,000. What you have to do? Write down 10,000 because the criteria for extracting, for filtering the data is 10,000. We need name, department, designation and salary of those employees whose salary is 10,000. Now for this, where I will click, children? I will click on data. I will click on data tab and choose advanced, this one, advanced filter. Now you can see the advanced filter box is here. Now copy to another location. Copy to another location. Just select it. Now list range. So for this list range, this is the list range, children, this one. So select it. Now criteria range. On which criteria you wanted to apply the filtering. So for criteria range, click here, this box. It is minimized now, and select the criteria. Children, this is the criteria, that name, department, designation and salary, where the salary is equal to 10,000 should be filtered from the table. Okay, now maximize it. Just click here and maximize it. Now copy to. Where you wanted to copy, children? So just again minimize it and copy here. I am copying it here. My data which will be filtered from this table will copy here. Okay, and now just click on OK. You can see name, department, designation and salary has come. What is the salary? 10,000, which we have applied. From this table we have extracted two records. One is of Manas, one is of Anuradha, whose salary is 10,000, children. So in this way you can use advanced filter. Okay, for advanced filter, what you will do? First of all, copy this field. Okay, copy this column name. Okay, and just paste it over here. Write down the criteria. Criteria is 10,000. You can write the criteria of anything, like for manager also you can write, but for that it should be matching with the other details. Now after copying, go to data tab, choose advanced filter. In the data tab you will have this advanced filter. Now see list range. This is the list range. So select it, copy to another location. Criteria range. What is criteria range? This one is the criteria range, children. And copy to. Where you wanted to copy? Copy it somewhere else. I wanted to copy here. So in this way you can extract you can filter the data. Now The advanced filter is over, children. Now the second sheet, go to the second sheet, and here I will show you how to do subtotal. So subtotal feature in database helps us to manage, analyze and extract specific information from rows of related data. Okay, subtotal feature in database helps us to manage, analyze and extract specific information from rows of related data. Related data we need, that's why I have already posted some data accordingly, so that we can apply subtotal in that. Now children, what I am going to show you, this is serial number, these are the sale executive, month is given and sale is given. Now I wanted to do the total of October month and November month separately. So for this we need subtotal, children. For this we need subtotal. So for this what we will do, children, select any cell. Select any cell first of all from the table. Okay, select any cell. Now where we will click on data tab. Click on data tab and choose the subtotal option. Choose the subtotal option. Now in the subtotal option I wanted to add month sales, so I will click on month. Where I will click month. Month wise it will be added. Use sum function, already sum function is there. Okay, add subtotal to sales. Sales यहाँ पे add हो जाएगा. Add subtotal to sales. Okay, sales will be added. Okay, applied on month but sales will be added. Now summary will be just below the data. Click on OK. Yes, you can see this is the October total and this is the November total, and this one is the grand total. Grand total means October and November total. Am I clear to everyone? What your ma'am has done right now? Select any particular cell from the data range, go to data tab, click on subtotal, choose month option, because on month we wanted to apply the subtotal. Use sum function, and then what you have to subtotal? You have to subtotal the sales. Okay, you have to subtotal the sales. Click on OK. See, October total subtotal is there, November subtotal is there, and overall grand total is this much. Now the third sheet. The third sheet is what? It is pivot table. Pivot table is a powerful tool for consolidating, summarizing, presenting the data. Okay, it is a powerful tool for consolidating, summarizing and presenting the data. Now in the third sheet, you can see the third sheet is clicked now. Here I am showing how to use the pivot table. How to use the pivot table. Okay. Now for this we will click on insert tab. We will click on insert tab. Click on insert tab. Okay. Click on insert tab and then go to pivot table. Okay. See this box has appeared on the screen. For using the pivot table, what you will do? Click on the cell. Okay. And click on insert table. Go to pivot table, and now we will use new worksheet. Okay, new worksheet for this. So another worksheet will be open for us. Click on OK. Click on OK. Now what we will do, children? We will select the data, the fields individually. We will select the fields individually. So for this we will select the name on the row. Drag the name on the row. Name is now, see the rows. See the rows. Now row label is now what? These are the names. Okay, I have chosen that the name should come on the rows. Ankita name, Anuradha name. The name should come on the rows. That's why name is dragged. Name field is dragged on the rows. Then choose the values. Choose the values. So your value will be salary, isn't it? So your value will be salary and it will be added there. And which function we will use, children? Sum function. On the column option, use designation. Use designation. See, this is the column. Designation is manager. This is production manager, and so on. I have chosen only two types of designation. That's why two designations have come. See the manager Ankita, Anuradha and Ganesh. These three are manager and their salary total is this. Manas and Priya were production manager and their salary is this. And the grand total salary is this much. So in this way you can create the table. Earlier the table was in this way. See, who are the manager, what is their salary, how much salary we are giving to manager. So in this way you have to add individually. Now add the production manager salary and now tell me the total. But while doing this it will take lots of time, isn't it? So to analyze the data, to summarize it and present it in a good way, we use pivot table. And see this pivot table, all the managers have come on a single column, the production managers have come on the single column, and now you can add it. So children, I have shown you 3 important topics of second chapter. Okay, although we have completed this topic in the month of May, but I know at that time the links were not provided to you. That's why it may be that you may have left this particular topics. Other topics were covered in different links. So now it is your turn. Learn these 3 topics thoroughly. Just learn all the notes which is given in your book, recap portion, fill in the blanks, true false, question answers, and also what you have to do, you have to go for let us know more options, the boxes which is given in your book, everything. Children, please do it seriously, and then at last you will definitely score full marks in your exam. Till then children, take care and revise it thoroughly. Okay, revise it thoroughly.